When I was growing up in classrooms, in other public spaces, we talked about climate change. We talked about the science and we talked about the numbers. But we never really talked about the fear, about the grief and uncertainty that came with these emotions. My name is Inaam Chattha, and I currently live in Toronto, which is located on the traditional territories of Haudenosaunee, Anishinaabe, and Mississaugas of the Credit people. I'm the president and founder of Green Mind Canada, which is an organization dedicated to creating safe spaces for young people dealing with feelings of climate worry, eco-anxiety, and climate fear. More than 50% of Canadian youth, they feel emotions related to climate anxiety. That is why I started Green Mind. I wanted to build a community of young advocates which can come together and turn their fear or turn their feelings of climate worry into action and into resilience. We have done workshops related to climate anxiety. We have worked on land-based healing practices. We have led tours around natural areas in Ontario, and more recently have pivoted our approach to working on children's books as a way to normalize talking about climate change and the mental health aspect of it. I think what motivated me to start Green Mind was simply seeing how many young people, how many friends and colleagues of mine were feeling emotions related to climate anxiety, but oftentimes didn't have the words for it or didn't have spaces that they could turn to. Spaces that can support them, spaces that can provide them with resources and reassurance that everything was going to be okay. And these feelings are normal to have. I think the reason youth activism is so much different from other kinds of activism, it is rooted in raw emotions. Young people are bolder. They want to take on more. They're more ambitious. And honestly, they're willing to challenge the status quo about how things were done previously. I think I believe in the power of community and resilience that is rooted in young people. Young people are at the very focus of what the organization does, and nothing brings me more joy and more happiness seeing that when we start our workshops, they are a group of strangers, nobody knows anybody, and then everybody comes together as a community. They build that trust and then talk about some of the feelings that they are dealing with. I think there is immense power in community. There is immense power in taking action. And that is what we hope to inspire.